Infosys staging a rally. It's time for TCS to show its stuff, and it's at about 1260, 1265 range. Would actually recommend a buy even at the current levels and buy it down till about 1255 or so, maintaining a stop around 1240. And I would be looking at a target about 1295 in the immediate future and perhaps substantially more if the up move were to sustain.
Sandeep, what is it that you're recommending right now?
Aisha, buy in Dish TV August futures 73.70, which is the current price, down to 73.40. That is the buying range. Stop loss of 72.60 and a target of 76.50. A risk of around 4,400, reward of around 11,000 plus per lot. A buy in Tata Motors August futures 237 to 236. Stop loss of 232.80. Target of 248. A risk of around 4,200, reward of around 11,000 per lot.
CK, I want to revisit Reliance Industries as well with you. A phenomenal day yesterday. Today it starts off with some profit taking. Again, it's perking up in trade. How would you trade this one?
I would most definitely be long in Reliance even at the current prices. See, there is a great deal of skepticism as far as moves in Reliance have been concerned, because the stock has only flattered to deceive for well over 2 years. So I think people have got far used to, fading the moves upward. But this time around, like the cliche goes, it does seem to be a little bit different. And I think we are headed up towards somewhere around 835 to 840 on Reliance. So at the current level, I think the risk is pretty low. Okay, you've moved up from 750 to 790. So maybe at, 15 rupee kind of pullback would be normal. But then I would use such pullbacks also to add to my existing long position. So I'm clearly a bull in Reliance, looking for the prices to head towards 835, 840 in the short run.
Sandeep, how about sugar? Do you think the profit taking is going to continue tomorrow as well, or would it be a buy on dips?
It would be a trading buy on dips, Aisha. I don't think the top is made and we are on a one-way fall. That is not what I think. But some kind of a correction is very much due after such a stupendous rally over the last few weeks. So some profit booking is expected, but I would still be a buyer as a trade over the next week or two.
Salaf, have you taken a look at DLF? Despite weak numbers, the stock has been holding up today.
Yes, see, what we have been witnessing, that around 195, 200, DLF was finding a good support. In spite of market moving up, the stock was not able to move up because the results were lined up. The results have been somewhat disappointing, but market was ready for some, I believe, major disappointment. And 200 level has been maintained, so stock is trading up. I believe 220, 225 is where DLF can encounter some profit booking and resistance.
CK, what levels are you monitoring on the Bank Nifty now?
Well, as I mentioned, 10,750, 800 is the minimum that I'm looking at on the upside. So sufficient momentum is there. See, State Bank has not really performed yet for Bank Nifty. I think if that were to kick in, you will get substantially higher targets also. So Bank Nifty currently is really running on momentum from Yes Bank, a little bit from ICICI Bank. Kotak is not really adding to it. HDFC has looked up. So I think State Bank really needs to kick in for the Bank Nifty to show its, true shades. I think that is awaited. Today's movement in State Bank seems to be pretty good. So I think most certainly 10,800 is on the cards, if not higher than that as well.
Okay, gentlemen, we'll leave it at that. Appreciate all three of you taking time out and joining us on the show today. That's pretty much it on the equity segment of the F&O show. Incident